Hello everyone, good evening. Trust we are good, and I hope we can hear, we can all hear me. Just drop it in the comment section if you can hear me. Believe me, tonight is going to be a wonderful night. You're going to be glad that you joined tonight. Honestly speaking, you're going to be glad that you joined tonight, because what I'm going to be sharing with you is something that is paid for, and is something some of my clients have paid for. So tonight is going to be powerful. Tonight is going to be wonderful. I just want you to just stay down to the end, and yeah, I'm going to deliver value as always. All right, Akane, thank you so much for being here. So please, first of all, just tell me your name and where you are chatting from. All right, where you are watching from, so I can get to know you better. Okay, so while we start, just tell me your name and where you are watching from. Trying to ensure that everything is being set from my end and we don't have any problem. Hi, Saratu. Nice, nice. Glad you can hear me. So where are you all chatting from? Where are you all watching from? Where are you guys located? I'm going to be telling you how you can be able to successfully launch or relaunch your digital product. So that is going to be very powerful. Believe me, you want to stay down to the end. You don't want to miss any part of this section. You don't want to miss any part of this section. So tonight is going to be powerful. Um, because what I'm going to be sharing with you is going to be powerful. Or from Uyo State, from Abuja. Oh, hi Saratu. Hi Kenny. I'm also in Abuja though. So tonight is going to be very powerful, and you are going to definitely love tonight's section. By the time we are done, you're going to leave here with clear definition and understanding of what you need to do, of what you need to do. So I'm trying to share my screen so that we can be on the same page. And I hope everyone could be able to see my screen. All right. Sharing it now is uploading the file. So please just give me a few minutes, let everything upload. But be rest assured that I discovered that most people have this digital product, but they are struggling to sell. And believe me, this is the best time you want to launch any anything you have in your mind. If you have a digital product and you want to launch it today, like now is the best time to do that. Not tomorrow, not later on. All right. Now is the best time you want to do that. Okay, so can we all see my screen? I'm still wondering why I can't see it from my end. Perfect. Oh, why is it showing this way? I'm trying to get my screen right. Okay, so I'm trying to get my screen correct so that we can get it. Hold on. Yes, perfect. I've gotten it now. So, if you can see my screen, please tell me you can see it. If you can see the Ultimate Blueprint Masterclass, if you can see it, please tell me you can see it. Awesome, awesome. I can see your screen. Hi, Amaka. Nice of you joining us here. Okay, so this what I'm going to be talking about is the Ultimate Blueprint. All right, for coaches and creator who want to successfully launch and or relaunch their digital product. So if you have a digital product, you have a knowledge in your head, you have this thing up here, and then you are looking for how you can be able to convert what you know um into cash. I'm not with paper here. I like when I'm talking about money, I like using paper. How you can be able to convert what you know into cash, then this is for you. You want to pay attention from now to the end because what I'm going to be sharing with you is going to be mind blowing. Okay. So towards the end of this video, I'll tell you 5 powerful reasons why people buy and how you can apply them. All right, Sawatu, yes, you can see the Ultimate Blueprint Masterclass. Thank you so much for the confirmation. And how you can be able to apply them to your courses, to your knowledge, to your digital product, and then how people are going to be able to make payments. Okay, so before we proceed, let me just say a little about myself. My name is Felix Onheri. I am the founder of Throne Digital Innovation. I was awarded Entrepreneur of the Year in 2021. I work with brands across Nigeria, Ghana, Switzerland. Switzerland it's not an English speaking country though. Switzerland, Australia, Canada, Dubai, London, and United States of America, among others. So I work with clients over the past 4 years um, in these countries. So I'm also the host of Any in the Digital Space. I am the creator of the Magnetic Art Strategy course. All right. I'm the creator of the Magnetic Art Strategy course. And I am also I've also taught over 10,000 entrepreneurs within the past 4 years. So these are just a few things about myself. If you want to read more about me, you need to go and check my you need to check out just go and check me out on LinkedIn. You're going to see my portfolio, everything there. I usually used to have I usually used to have a website on that, but people hacked my website. Crazy the kind of world we live in. So my website was hacked and is down now though. So this is just a little about me and what I've been able to accomplish by the grace of God so far. I forgot to add that I am a Christian. Yeah. So now, why should you launch? Why is it important that you launch this knowledge that you have up here? Why is it important that you put out your ideas to the world? Why is it important that people get to know you? Why is it important that you teach what you know? You bring it out there. Okay, the first thing there is it is going to help you create time. And I'm going to break it down that money is equivalent to time. So every money you spend, what you are spending or what you are giving in exchange for is time. Time is something that is very, very powerful. So when you spend certain amount of money, what you are indirectly spending is you are spending a percentage of your time. So when you launch a digital product, you are saving time. The reason why I say you're saving time is because you are going to put it on autopilot, and it is one product that you can sell for 4, 5 years going. I have one product that I've sold 2 years back. I have a product I've sold last year. There is a course I created called the Magnetic Art Strategy course. I created it early this year, and people are still making payment for it down till now. Someone make a purchase for it as at 2 days ago. So it will help you save time. Digital product is going to help you save a whole lot of time. If you want to save time, you want to be able to make money and also save time, you need to consider creating digital products. You want to spend time with your loved ones. You want to spend times with people that matter. You want to be able to spend time doing what you love to do. Then you want to be able to create a digital product. You ought to have one digital product. And I'm going to be showing you how you can be able to successfully launch it effectively, what kind of launch you need to use in order that to get that kind of result. All right. So the advantage we have as knowledge entrepreneur is that we are able to save time. We are not like people that sell physical products who have to run up and down doing delivery and all those things. We can just create this and then just put it out there once, and then people will just make payment for it. It can save you a lot of time. It can help you create time so that you can do better things online. So that's number one reason why you should launch. And the second reason why you should launch is it will give you an option. All right. So now it will give you option to be able to do things that you love to do. Now it will give you money, and that money that comes is going to create multiple options for you. It's going to help you have different varieties of options. You're going to have options to travel. You have the option to be able to work from home. You have the option to be able to travel from where you currently are to anywhere in the world. If you deal with digital physical product, it will be quite difficult, especially if you work alone or you have just one or two person working with you. You cannot have the luxury of time to travel. But when you have a digital product, you have that luxury of time. You can be able to travel. You have the option of where you want to work. You can decide to work from your home today. You can decide to work in a cafeteria. You can decide to work in a restaurant. You can decide to work anywhere in the world. You can decide to go to a garden and you watch and then work from there. All right. So you have option. Third reason why you should launch is it creates appreciation. Appreciation. You begin to value what you have. You begin to value people. You can be able to spend time and appreciate people around you, appreciate your loved ones, because now you have money coming in steadily. Helps you create a cash flow that helps you appreciate everything around you. The fourth reason why you should launch is purpose. Now you will have time. You need to understand that people should not always sell. You need to get purpose, and once you can be able to have the time, you definitely have the time for purpose. You can now focus on the things you love because you've already put out a product there that is already giving you cash flows seamlessly and steadily. Okay, so you need to understand that pricing is never the reason why people don't buy. All right. So now, I would like to do a scenario. So please drop in the comment section. All right. So tell me, have you ever sold a digital product and somebody told you that no, they won't buy it because it's expensive? Just if you have, and they tell you that the price is much, that the price is much, they cannot be able to afford it, something like that, or they want to use your services but they can't afford it, or they say the price or you are too expensive, can you just tell me yes in the comment section? Have you tried doing that and people are telling that, oh, your prices are expensive? People on Facebook said my audio is bad. But can you guys hear me? Please, if you're on Facebook and my audio is bad, let me give you a link. Please come and join us on WhatsApp. All right, please come and join us on WhatsApp. So Facebook just saying the audio is sorry, on this thing, YouTube. So my Facebook people are saying that the audio is terrible. So if you're on YouTube, can you hear me? All right. YouTube guys said my audio is clear enough. So I need to know where the fault is coming from. Please give me a minute. Let me check this, please. From my end, my audio is okay. So you guys want to check your network from your end. All right, those on Facebook, please check your network from your end. All right. Okay. So Amaka say yes, you have. So now I want you guys to do something. I'm going to ask you a question. If I give you 10,000 naira, or sorry, $10,000, and I tell you that for me to give you that $10,000, I want you to give me 1,000 or $2,000. Will you take the deal? Yes or no? All right. So I want to give you $10,000 now, but I need in exchange $1,000 from you. Are you going to take the deal? Yes or no? Just tell me in the comment section. Yes or no? Will you likely take that deal? Yes or no? Tell me in the comment section. All right. So you need to understand that it is not necessarily the the amount that is the problem. Your price is not the problem. Now Amaka say yes, she will. So now your price is not the problem. The thing there is people have not been able to understand effectively what you do. And this is what okay, this is what we use in the church today. Give God 10% of what you have, and then God is going to open a floodgate and you will have more coming in. So that is an offer God created. This is an offer God told us. God told us that if you want me to give you more, you have to give me what you have. So give me 10% of what you make, and I will give you more. Multiply that 10% by 90 and give it back to you. So this is the reason why many of us pay tithes. This is the reason. Okay, awesome. Audio is okay now. All right, thank you. So this is the reason why many of us pay tithes, because of the offer created by God is irresistible. We need to understand. We need to start seeing the Bible from a perspective of a business person. So the offer God gave us, it is very irresistible. So God, you mean that if I give you 10%, that means you're going to open windows of heaven unto me, and then you are going to bring in more harvest to me. Why am I holding back my 10%? Lord, come and take all my, in fact, take all my money. But please, you have to do it with wisdom. But then you're going to give God, because God have told you this is it. So the problem there is because, so these are two major reasons why people are not keying into what you are selling. The first thing is that your offer is not irresistible enough. So if you create an irresistible offer, if I see that now this person is giving me a value worth $10,000, something that's going to help me make $10,000, and I just need to pay $1,000 in order for me to get this $10,000, they are definitely going to take action. All right. So your offer is not irresistible enough. You have not created your offer in the way that captivates the mind of your target audience, and hence they do not want to give you their money. All right. So your audience or your ideal clients do not consider your product valuable enough to give you what you are asking for. So if you are asking for $1,000, you're asking for $500, or let's bring it down low to the digital product you want to sell. You're asking for, please, if you have a digital product, how much are you pricing it? I need to do something on based on pricing. Your digital products you have now, how much did you price it? Put it down, because I just discovered something. I was on a one-on-one section with a client. She reached out to me and she was like, she wants to sell her digital product, and I asked her, okay, how much is this thing worth? And she said it is 2,000 naira. Said it's 2,000 naira. I was like, why not sell it for 15,000 naira? Why sell it cheap? Boom, her mindset opened, because I discovered that many a times the reason blocking us may not even be the ideal customer, it will be our mindset. All right, it will be our mindset. Our mindset is the one that is blocking us from actually getting that money. So you need to become very comfortable at charging. If it's 10,000 naira, charge 10,000 naira. Now I want us to also do three things, especially if you're service based, you're a creator. Write down the things. Okay, we're going to talk about it. Let me not just be ahead of myself. I'm going to show you that in the next slide. So you want to make your offer very irresistible, that when you give it to somebody, this person do not have an option than to take it. They do not have any option. There is no option there. They just have to take it. All right. So then never create a course before selling it. One thing you should never do is never create a course before selling it. You need to first validate the offer, that's your course, by selling it, then create the course letter. So when I first launched the magnetic art strategy course, believe me, there was no course content on it. So what I did, I used Seller. So what I did was I pre-scheduled the course and I put the course for pre-order. Even when it was available, people started making payments and purchasing the course. That was when I started to create the course. So I even created the course 2 to 3 weeks after people have made payments, because I was uploading it one by one, one by one, one by one, one by one. And I recently did that for a client. Right. So you want to ensure that you are not creating this. The You need to start seeing that your solution is not for you, it is for your audience. So the product you are creating has to be a problem that does two things. One, solve a problem. The product you're creating must do two things. One, solve a problem. Two, create a transformation in the life of people. If your product do not in one way or the other create transformation, you are definitely doing it wrongly. So by the end of the product, by the end, the outcome of anything you want to create should solve a problem and then create transformation in the life of people. When you are able to create transformation in the life of people, people will be like, they're going to be wowed by the kind of results they are going to be getting. So you need to understand that people are not just looking for knowledge. People are not just looking, if it's knowledge, you can get it on YouTube, you can get it everywhere. What people are basically looking for is transformation. The ability to be able to live where they currently are to where they want to be. If your product is not solving this thing, you need to shut it down. I created a course last year. I think that was in August, and it was sold for about 2,000 naira, and I was making crazy amount of money from it. 2,000 naira course, and I was making crazy amount. I was making about at least 3 times the amount spent on ads from it. But the review from that course was bad. It was not able to take people from where they are to where they want to be. So if your course is not carrying people, your digital product is not taking, it's not about creating course. You have to start thinking of creating an experience. That's the reason why the Apple product does better than the Android. In as much as the Android is way better in terms of features and quality than the Apple product. But the reason why people buy the Apple product is because of the experience, nothing more. Not the product itself. It is the user experience that the product generates that makes people want to identify themselves with that brand, not the product itself. So you need to start thinking, what is the transformational value, or what is the perceived value of my course? What is the perceived value of my digital product? How can I create this product in a way that it solves a specific problem? So do not think of creating the course first and then no. You have to get all you have to get feedback. You have to get feedback from your ideal customer before you create that course. All right. Does this make sense? Please, if it makes sense, just tell me in the comment section. Yes. Does this make sense? If it makes sense, just tell me in the comments. Yes. Yes. So does this make sense? Okay. So the goal is transformation. The outcome of every course sold is transformation. If your course can create one transformation, that is all. You have done absolutely well. Okay. Good, good. All right, awesome, awesome. So, 4 things to note. You have 4 things I want you guys to note. Number one, you have to simplify your process. So, what is the how do people get this course? How do they make payment? How are they able to work with you? How are they able to work with you? So you need to start simplifying the process that helps people to get it. Yeah. Let me put it up here. So the goal is transformation. So you need to start creating a course that is simple to understand. All right, simplify your process. You don't want to create a course that is full of long. In fact, I discovered that I myself I do not watch a course that is more than 2 hours long. Once I want to buy a product and I discover that, and I'm seeing it 1 hour, 1 hour, 4 hours, 4 hours, 1 hour, or the total hour is 7 hours, I might likely not buy the course. The reason I can buy that course on Udemy though, and I can buy it. Yeah, Udemy is the only option I have available to buy that course, especially if it's a new skill I want to learn. I personally believe that if you are teaching a mini digital course, a mini program, you have to ensure that it solves a specific problem and it is as short as possible. So, what is that value? So, how can you simplify the process of the course which you currently create? How can you be able to simplify that process? Second thing you want to do is to delegate. So find the things that you are doing that do not that is not needed, that you honestly know that this is not paying you. Just push it aside. Delegate it to someone to do that. All right. So find a way to delegate all your works. Third thing you want to do is amplify or automate. I call it leverage. You need to start leveraging on different tools and strategies you want to use for your to push out the course. So let's take for instance that one tool or one amplifier is Facebook advertising. So Facebook ad is an amplifier. Facebook ad is can be used for transformation, can be used for to automate all your processes. So you can make more money from automation using the Facebook ad. Another thing you want to do is you can leverage on other people's assets. So if you've worked with clients, you have people who have bought your course, you can give them up to 40% to 50% referral bonus so that they can be able to refer other people to your client. You are going to make more money from it. It is easier. Client or prospect that comes through referral has a 50, not 50, have about 65% chances of making payment of buying. So if I refer somebody to you, that person is going to buy from you. That's the truth. If I there's nobody I've referred to that did not use the services. And before I refer anybody, definitely I have to know that you offer value, because when you refer somebody, you are putting your own credibility on the line, you are putting your own integrity on the line. So the person is not banking based on what that person is going to do, he's banking based on your word, um on the person that referred them words or the referral words. Okay, so you want to ensure that you automate and amplify all your processes, leverage on assets that you currently own and the one that can be outsourced. So you can use Facebook as a leverage, you can use this thing, your student as a leverage, and you can use this set of people as a leverage. So the fourth thing you want to do is innate. Find the things that I'm sorry guys, can you guys just give me a minute, please? Let me check out something. All right, I'm back. Thank you so much. Thank you for your wait. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so Eliminate everything you are not making use of. So what are those things that you're currently doing that is taking away money from you, but you're not making money in return? Eliminate all those things. You don't want to keep them there. Now, there are three types of launches. Now, if you currently, okay, I'm going to explain that. I'm just going to focus on two majorly tonight. All right. Then the third one is maybe we could talk on it later on. So, due to time. Now, towards the end of this video, I'll tell you 5 powerful reasons why people buy and how you can apply them to your course. Then you need to start that, then you will start bringing it down and then noting which one is for you. Okay, so stay right till the end. Now, one thing you want to understand is what has been will be again. What has been done will be done again. There is no new thing under this earth. Every strategy I am going to be sharing with you, every blueprint I'm going to be sharing with you, it is not something new. This is something that has been replicated. You need to find people who have done this thing, get value, put it in your business, and then replicate the result. I'm going to tell you a story. When I launched the magnetic art course, it was not as successful as I thought it to be. I had to buy a course on sales funnel automation. And when I went through that course, I replicated everything I saw. And I put that to the course and boom. Like I was surprised. The rate at which that course sold just by doing that thing alone was crazy. So you need to understand that this is Ecclesiastes 1 verse 9. Everything you want to do, everything I'm going to be sharing here, everything you want to do, everything you know, everything you're trying has been proven, tested and proven to give results. And also, I do not want you to start, it's a waste of time and it's also part of foolishness to do a new thing when you know that there is something currently existing that is guaranteed to get you result. So if you know that this thing is guaranteed, is every innovation being done is just being built on what was already existing. There is nothing that is being done that is new. They only modify it, innovate it, and improved on it. That's all. They did not do anything new. The devices we use, technology, the light, it was not new. They only improved on it. Okay, so I just wanted to get that. Now, so what are the secrets to replicate success? The first thing is status. All right. So this is studying what people do. Okay, so this is going to teach you what they do, and then you are going to be able to do that and get the result they are getting. Sometimes you can even do it and not get the result. The second thing is strategy when they do what they do. Then the third thing is principles. This is the law. This is the sole reason why everything on earth guarantees results. So I recently find a scripture that says that I was just meditating one day and this scripture came to my mind. And the scripture says, I'm trying to recall, it's something I want to get from that scripture. God cannot be mocked. Whatsoever a man sow, that he will reap. God cannot be mocked. Anything a man sow, that he will reap. Now, this is what principle. It is a law that has governed this earth. So if somebody sow, if someone sow money, you should be able to reap money. If someone sowed humility, you should be able to reap humility. So one thing is guaranteed is as long as the earth remains, seed time and harvest time is very powerful. You will only replicate the results of a principle you understand and apply. That's one thing. That's the reason why people run adverts and they do not get results, and they put the blame on the either the ads manager that did the ad for them, or they put the blame on Mark Zuckerberg. But one thing they forgot is that You can only replicate the result of a principle you understand and apply. So once you know the principle to why I should launch a digital product, once you understand the principle of why people have to pay me XYZ amount, that way you can be able to change. Strategy can change, tactics can change, but principle remains constant. All right. So this is one universal law that is unchanged. The principle at which why you have to even run an advert. There's a principle to that. Mark Zuckerberg want to become a god. He knew that God could sit down and study the whole world, and the whole world could come to him. The whole world, he can see the entire universe. So Mark Zuckerberg thought, how can I be able to do this? So he understood the principle through which God was able to sit down in one place and create the world, and then he created Facebook. You are here. It just like Mark Zuckerberg is everywhere in Facebook. Everything you are doing is being studied by this platform called Facebook, and Mark Zuckerberg is aware of what you are currently doing. So it is the principles that determine the kind of result. So what are the principles involved in launching your product? What are the principles involved in which course or which skill set you are doing? So what are the principles involved in being a real estate agent? What are the principles involved in giving? You need to understand that there is two laws that are in bulk or in play for you to be able to get money from your knowledge. Number one is called the law of reciprocity. Yeah, the law of reciprocity. The law of reciprocity, which means that everything you give out, you have to get it back in return. So now that's the reason why you find out that your coaches, those people that are above, they always give out value. They are always giving out value. You hardly find them selling. Very difficult. Study Trisha B, study Steve Harvey, study Bankole. They are always giving out value. So study this guy, Frank Ken. Just study all these people. They are always giving out value. They gave out value to a point that people can no longer neglect them. This is a principle which men of God make use of, and that's the reason why people hate men of God. This is the principle pastors, your apostles, your prophets, they make use of. The law of reciprocity. Second law is the law of attraction, which states that you are going to attract everything based on your mental transformation. So your result is as a result of what you know. Up here. All right. So based on your mental transformation is going to help you generate exactly the kind of result you have. So if you have a money block, you have a money ceiling, there are many things up here that is going to limit you from getting $1,000 you charge from a client. I wanted to charge, if you do not believe that somebody can pay you $1,000, it is difficult to charge that person $8,000. All right, so these are two powerful laws. So that's why you find that men of God, you come to church, they are giving, they are giving, they are giving, they are giving, always giving. So when they now call for this thing, what they call it, what they now call for seed sowing and all those things, you see people willing to sow seed. You see people willing to partner with them because they gave to them what they have free of charge. So you need to understand that you should not always be selling. You're a knowledge entrepreneur. Your goal is to position yourself as an expert, create content, create value, give value to people crazily to a point that if you tell them to pay X amount of money, they are willing to pay for it. All right. So they need to start seeing you as a go-to person regarding that particular subject matter. So that's the principle that governs this thing. Two powerful principles you should never, if I'm very sure that by the time you are done with this masterclass, you leave here, your mind is going to be renewed. You're going to know exactly what you did wrong and what you need to start doing correctly. Okay. So please, if you're getting value from this class, please let me know. If you're getting value, let me know. And also, you can also tell me in the comment section what are your highlights from this class. What are you getting from this class? All right, so there are three types of launch. I said we're going to focus on two tonight. Now, the first one I'm going to talk about is called the seed launch. All right, now the seed launch is very, very powerful, especially if you are one unknown, nobody know you. You do not have a list, you do not have an audience, you do not have people, nothing, no products, you don't have anything. All you know is that you have a knowledge. That's all you have. Everything you have is just up here. You don't have people, excuse me, you don't have a product, you don't have an audience. All you have is a knowledge. You have something you want to put out there, you have something you want to give out there. Then the seed launch is for you. So now here is how the seed launch operates. All right. So you want to ensure that you have your offer up here. You know what exactly you want to sell. Then you want to generate traffic to your squeeze page. Your squeeze page could be an opt-in page. Yep, like some of you came in through the ad, some of you came in through email. All right. Wherever you guys came in from, I took all of you to the opt-in page. Okay, so the first thing there is the opt-in page. This opt-in page is going to help you generate people more lists. Then you take them down to the PLC. That's your pre-launch content. Pre-launch content is welcome, then a reminder, something you can always send to them, and then you do an open cart. All right, open cart, and then boom, you close. So what I am doing for you here now is something somebody else will need to replicate. All right, so this is also part of a seed launch. What I'm doing for you here is something you can also replicate. So this is going to help you to be able to get paid to create the solution and also focus on creating a great product. A great product is a product that solves a specific problem. All right, not perfect. Great. At least you can solve a specific problem. So you drive people directly from the traffic and you put them into an opt-in page. Either you use advert. There's a client I'm currently working on in helping her launch, in helping her for her seed launch. And I told her when we when I checked everything she has, we are using a combination of both the seed launch and then the I'm going to talk about the second one then. So we're doing the two launches for her. So you drive traffic into your opt-in page, take them directly to your list, and then you give them pre-launch content. Your pre-launch content should contain promotional, inspirational, transformational, and then ownership. All right. So it should contain something that is going to add value to them. One thing you always send to them, two things you always send to them, something that is going to add value to them. Then after your pre-launch content, you can host a webinar like this, either a live webinar or you can do you can just record it and then reuse it. All right, either a live webinar like this or do a reusable video. Just record it on yourself by yourself and then put it out there. Then when you are done, the next thing you want to do is you now open your cart. And you want to open your cart within a short period of time so that people can be able to make payment within that short time. Now, if you do this correctly and you price your offer for, let's say, $100 or $200, you are going to get better results, crazy results, honestly speaking. So let's take, for instance, that you have 300 people coming, right? You have 300 people come on board, take your offer, watch you demonstrate value. There's a client I'm also working on, and she's selling a $600 offer. I'm working with two clients. The other one is selling a $25 offer, while the second one is selling a $600 offer. We are still working with this exact strategy. All right. So I'm also helping them craft out their offer. It's very important. You need to understand that if your presentation is okay, then but your offer is wrong, then people are not going to want to respond to it. But if your presentation is bad, but you have a great offer, that's the reason why people are buying iPhone, because of the offers available. Okay, then you open your cart, get people to come on board, make payments, and then you close your cart. All right, so now let me share with you two case study. All right, now this is one of my clients. Okay, this is one of my clients. Now she hosted a 15,000 naira offer and got 29 people to enroll for that offer, which is giving her about 400 and something thousand naira, if I'm not mistaken. Let me do the math with my calculator here. So like 400 and something thousand naira. So that's it. That's the idea. Got people in. She identified the audience pain, alleviates their pain. All right. Then created a seed launch, created an internal launch, automate the process, and boom, 29 people made payments. So this is a strategy you can use. You can apply this strategy and get results. Honestly speaking. Now, this is second of my clients, 36 enrollments, identified the audience pain, did a seed launch, internal launch, create pressure and pleasure, then put in a case study and automate it. And that was how she got 36 people to enroll. So just stick with me, just stay with me. 36 people make payment instantly. So now before we continue, I have an offer for you. I want to help only 5 people tonight. All right, those 5 people that are present here tonight who want to successfully launch or relaunch that digital product. You have it in your mind. You want to be able to do. Just imagine I working with you to help you launch or relaunch your digital product in a way that gets you results. Not something that you're going to do and then people are not going to buy and you get frustrated. I am going to help you do it effectively that in one night, 2 nights, people are going to make payments down payment. All right. So here is what I will do for you. I will help you create your irresistible offer. Like I shared in this video, that one of the reasons why people are not buying is because your offer is not irresistible enough. And that is the two things I changed with those clients I worked with. Now, these are just some of the results that you're seeing. There are more, but I don't want to start filling my space with results. If you want to check me out, just check out Tone Digital on Instagram. Okay, they are crazy, they are more. So I'm going to help you create your irresistible offer. I'm going to walk you the slides, everything, help you create your irresistible offer. The value for this is $197. All right. Please don't go anywhere. Remember, we've not talked about the second launch, which is called the internal launch. I'm going to break it down for you. I'm also going to help you structure your course. Your course needs to be structured in a way that gets people results, that transform people's life. I audit most of my clients' courses. Very important. I will help you automate your process. People that have paid me paid $297 to automate the process. You also get my 0 to 1 launch strategy. How you can be able to, and this strategy is what I used to sign up over 400 people to one course. Just one course. So you're also going to get my VSL strategy. And my VSL means your video sales letter, what you need to say, how you can be able to articulate it effectively that gets people to want to make payment. That is worth $97. Now, if you're going to work, I'm going to work with you using pricing strategy. I helped a client move her sales from her prices from 2,000 naira to 15,000 naira, and people still make payment from 2K. You don't need to move from 2,000 to 5,000 to 6,000. No, from 2,000 to 15. All right. The other client also was from 15,000 naira to $600, about 200 and something thousand naira. That's what we projected it that way up. So you need to work on your pricing strategy. You need to know that it first of all has to do with your mental, your pricing strategy, and then you get a lifetime access. I just want to work with 5 people. I cannot work more than 5 people because of this is going to take time and it's something I have to dedicate myself to. So I do not work with more than 5 people. So 5 people is what I'm going to be working with tonight down. So you're also going to get a lifetime access to community where I'm going to, you have to launch. You have to launch. I don't want to tell you the plans I have for January, for next year. Next year, we're going to be doing the launch back to back together. I have a launch coming up ending of this year. I have one launch for this year ending. I have another launch coming up for January, ending of January. Yeah, the launch is ending of January. Yeah, I've already made draft out my plans. You need to see my plans, crazy. All right. So lifetime access to it. Now imagine me working with you, helping you achieve all this. How much is all this going to work? So if I am going to work with you, this is the amount you're going to pay me for. 1.1 million naira only. However, because you are here tonight, I am going to give you a discount. All right. So you just get it for a steal of just $70, which is just 49999. That's just 50,000 naira with today's naira exchange. $70 used to be about 20 something K, 30 something K then. But things have changed. So if you want to work with me, okay, you want to work with me, you need to start booking down your slot now, like tonight. You need to start booking down your slot from tonight. All right. So this is the account you have to pay to. So if you want to book down your slot, either you pay the 50,000 naira in cash bulk, or you make an initial deposit of 30,000 naira. 30,000 naira. Or you send me a message on WhatsApp, or I think some of you have my WhatsApp number. Send me a message on WhatsApp or on Instagram. Believe me, this is the best time you want to launch. Honestly speaking, this is the best time. Most of my launches I do are always December and January. And I'm going to work with you to help you achieve this. Imagine me working with you, helping you achieve these results for just 50,000 naira only. By the end of this thing, some of you are going to be making your first 500,000 naira. Some of you are going to make your first 1 million. Some of you are going to make an extra 500,000, an extra 1 million, an extra 2 million. 2022 is going to be very, very powerful. The strategy for 2022, sorry, 2023 is going to be powerful. If you're already feeling like you're not achieved enough, then you need to take up on this offer. All right, so some people are already making payment. Good, awesome. I've already seen some people taking this down already. Taking this down already. Awesome. All right, so let's continue. So this is the account to pay to. All right, so let me just copy the account down and put it down in the comment section for those who need it. So I cannot work beyond 5 people. So if you have any question, please you can always drop it down and I'll gladly answer them. Okay, so once you made the payment, just send me a message immediately, so that we can book your slot. You want to steal this for just 50,000 naira only. 50,000 naira only, 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 only. Okay, so now let's get down to the internal launch. So let me break down this internal launch for you. The internal launch is a combination of your social and your list. So now you are not going to be doing, you already have the product. This is something I'm going to be doing also from next year, reaching out to people who already know me and then just, bringing them together, teach them something, and then make an offer to them and make your sales. So this is the internal launch. So I just want to work with people. We're going to work this from now down to the end of next year. Yeah, it's a 1 year access. I'm going to review your products, your brand, everything, your offers. We'll be reviewing it together so that you can be able to keep upscaling. So you can imagine the value you're going to be getting working with me. You can imagine that. Imagine the value you're going to be getting working with me. So this is the internal launch. So combination of your socials and your list, and then driving them to your pre-launch content one, pre-launch content two, pre-launch content three, and then taking them, giving them an offer, and then they become clients. So what you just do is use the people you currently have. You don't even need to pump in money on ads. Just work with the people you currently have, and then you're going to get this result. So now these are the reasons why people buy. I'm going to be sharing with you. So yeah, this is the account number on my screen. So these are the reasons why people buy. Number one, anger or envy. People buy because of envy. You know, when you see someone buy an iPhone, someone you consider less than you buy an iPhone, you want to go and buy your own, you want to show them, you want to show them that yes, I've arrived too. Second thing is anger. You can get angry. I've purchased something due to anger before. I can't remember what I purchased, but now I bought something due to anger before. So second thing is anger. Anger can make you buy things. Yeah, even the things you don't want to buy. It's an emotional trigger. Third thing is laziness. I want to buy a frame, but I do not want to go around buy that frame. So what do I do? They created, I have to shop it online so they can deliver it to me. So that's laziness. That's the reason why e-commerce platform are making crazy amounts of money. Laziness. That's the reason why me I am making money, because some of the clients I've worked with are lazy. They want me to do the done for you aspect. So the third thing is fear. If you have your question, please drop them down. Fourth thing is fear. Fear can make people buy. Scarcity, fear can make people buy. Fifth thing is pride. The reason why we buy iPhone, pride, just to feel in a class of its own all by yourself. Pride. So what are the things that makes people buy from you? Write them down. These are the things you need. So if you have a question for me, please drop them down. If you have a question for me, drop them down. Drop down all your questions. I want to answer your questions. So if you have a question for me, drop down all your questions so that I can answer all your questions. Any question for me so far? And then I'd like to know, what was your highlight for today? What are the things you got? What are the things that stood out for you? What are the things that stood out for you? Okay, so no question for me for now. All right, so I'm going to be sharing the link to the replay. Want to steal this. This is something you don't want to miss. Let us work together and help you structure your business together. Imagine the value I'll be putting out for your business. Just imagine, just think about the value I'm going to be bringing for you, working with you from now. And you must launch. That's the truth. You have to launch, or you have to relaunch your digital products. Very, very important. Okay, so yeah, that'll be all for tonight. I really want to say a very big thank you to for everyone who showed up. Thank you. I'm not be calling everybody's name one by one. Thank you, Amaka. Thank you, Sarah. So Sarah too. Thank you, Amaka. Thank you, Tofak. Thank you, Ekene. All right, and the rest. That some of you I can't see your name. Like those coming from Facebook, your name is not showing here, and I don't know why. Thank you, Cashtin Properties. Okay, so thank you guys for streaming with me. Thank you for the value. Thank you for the time so far, and I hope you got value from this. Send me a message, and I'm going to definitely help you structure your course and make you make more money online. Very important. You don't want to miss out on this. All right, that'll be all for now. See you guys some other time.